Turning to the Middle East, we are learning more about the raid that led to the rescue of 4 Israeli hostages from Gaza. So far, most of the images we've seen of the raid have come from cameras worn by Israeli commandos. This morning, we are sharing a different perspective, that of an eyewitness who describes a chaotic scene which cost many civilians their lives. Chris Livesay has our report.
We've seen the dramatic rescue footage of those 4 Israeli hostages, but what's been less visible, the aftermath and those who survived it. Our CBS News team in Gaza tracked down eyewitness Abdelraouf Mekdad, who walks us through his bullet-ridden home just across the street from where one of the rescue vehicles broke down under heavy gunfire.
Go, go, go!
The commandos burst into our apartment, he says, and questioned us at gunpoint. The commandos bound the men's hands and put bags on their heads, he says. When it was all over, 2 of his grandsons had been shot. 16-year-old Mohamed Mater is lucky to still have his arm. His brother didn't survive, he says. He was shot right next to me, in the stomach and the leg. He was 12. The Hamas-run health ministry says 274 people were killed in the rescue operation, many hundreds more wounded. Israel disputes that number and blames Hamas for surrounding the hostages with civilians like these. We spoke to UNICEF spokesman James Elder in Gaza, who saw the grisly scenes at the hospital himself.
It felt again like day one of the war. Chris, walking in this hospital, absolutely heaving with people, children, little, 3-year-olds, 7-year-olds with these grotesque wounds of war, head injuries and the burns. It's the smell of burning flesh that's very hard to get out of one's head.
So many child victims in Gaza where almost half the population is under 18. But that ceasefire is still in limbo. A frustrated Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Hamas, quote, waited 2 weeks and proposed changes. As a result, the war Hamas started will go on. For CBS Mornings, Chris Livesay, Tel Aviv.